And tonight, an expert explains that there is a fine line between discipline and child abuse. Channel 5's Steve Solis joins us live in our studios with details. Steve.
Well, many of us, including me, grew up in homes where spanking with the belt was normal, but is that an acceptable or even legal way to discipline a child? Tonight, we're asking the question, what's the difference between discipline and abuse?
Raising children is not an easy task.
They need attention, they need to be heard, they need to feel like they're valued, they need to feel that somebody is there for them.
Roxanne Trevino spends her days talking to kids who have been abused.
It's never acceptable to hurt a child, to leave any kind of bruises, burn marks, scars. That's very important to think about when disciplining a child, is what your intent is. Even if your intent was not to hurt the child that severely, if you did, that is child abuse.
Trevino says abuse can take place when a parent is trying to discipline their child. Sometimes a parent might be upset with their child's behavior.
A parent should usually take a time out and think about what they want to do next before they do any discipline if they're angry. It's very easy to lose our temper, and we might do something worse to a child and not intend to hurt them, but in the moment hurt a child by hitting them or doing something worse.
Trevino says the abuse goes beyond the physical. It can also include the emotional and psychological trauma of the fear that goes into being hurt by your own parent. She says there is an alternative.
Positive parenting is something that needs to be encouraged more.
Trevino says this method reduces your chances of hurting your child.
We need to try to talk to kids first, and we need to try to encourage positive behaviors instead of only focusing on the negative.
She says children will give respect when they too feel loved and respected.
Trevino says parents who feel they need to hit their kids to get their point across should consider counseling. Now, every day in the U.S., more than 13,000 kids are abused or neglected. Sadly, 5 of those kids will die as a result of abuse. Live in studio, Steve Solis, Channel 5 News at 10.
And just to add to Steve's report, experts say there are a number of indicators that could signal a case of child abuse. This is a Channel 5 News Extra. They say take notice of a child's fear of certain places or people. Also keep an eye out for unexplained injuries or changes in behavior. Experts say suspected abuse is enough of a reason to make a report. And if you believe a child is in immediate danger, you should call 911. If not, call the Abuse and Neglect Hotline. Their number 1-800-252-5400.